Top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. Join me doing some of this cardio up in this gym. God is good. Give y'all a little view, man. Show you what we're working with. Good morning, Michelle. How you feeling, mama? How was your weekend? Go ahead and tap that like button, man. Carla, what's up, Carla? Where you from, Carla? Top of it. Greetings, Pete Coleman. That's how we keep that body together. Hit that like button, guys. And do me a favor, tap that screen and share it. Stay blessed, never stress, and make sure you get plenty of rest. Please believe it. We stand blessed. We love the Lord around here. We love the Lord. Michelle, I'm so blessed, highly favored, happy to be here, blessed to be able to get on this thing and walk. But my sciatic nerve is kicking my butt. But guess what? I'm gonna make it through. Just like you guys gonna make it through too. Just like you guys gonna make it through too, guys. Myrtle Beach, that's what's up. Carla, you down there kicking it. I might have to come see you down there in Myrtle Beach. I heard it was beautiful down there. I was thinking about moving down there, either Myrtle Beach or North Carolina or Charlotte a few years ago. That's right. So what's up, ladies? I got a lot of ladies up in here today. You know, ladies, man, I got so much respect for you guys because, first of all, it's a woman that brought me into this world other than Jesus. And so, ladies, I'd like to know, honestly, what is your problem with men these days when it comes to dating? And fellas, don't get in your feelings because this is a chat where everybody's opinion counts and we don't talk about nobody. But ladies, I want to hear from you. What do you think your biggest issue with dating a man is these days? Mega Mind, hey, how you doing? What's up, Jimmy White? What's up with you, Jimmy? And you know, I do this just to let you know you can manage your time. People always talking about, I don't have time to do this. I ain't got time to do that. I just finished 30 days straight in the gym from September 1st through the 30th. 30 days straight, no rest. Joseph, the biggest problem facing black men today is the black woman. And why do you say that? Hey, Gabriel, check this out. Man, I'm a handsome motherfucker. I can hit anything I want to. That's where you got it messed up at. But see, a man like you is the reason why you probably don't have a woman. Because the first thing that I would hit on a woman is her mind. And ladies, y'all tell me if you would rather me hit your mind or hit your body. Throw a 7 up in the air, ladies, if you would rather me hit your mind or hit your body. See, that's where a lot of y'all men got it all messed up. See, me, I want to touch her soul. I want to look into her eyes and see her spirit. You dig? Because if she already talking to me, that means she like me. That means she finds me attractive. And I find her attractive. So that means there's a possibility that we may cross that line one day. Guys, get the likes up, man. We got 74 people here and 8 likes. Let's get them likes up. Hey, you know what? Hey, Edward, I like that. I like that, Edward. I like that, Edward. I like that, Edward. That's a good answer, Brody. What's up, Jimmy White? Yeah. That's right, Michelle. You know, you get that mind. Guys, get the likes up, man. How I got 90 people in here and 10 likes? Come on now. You got to get the mind first. And the problem with dating is, see, here's the problem with dating. When man meets a woman meets a man, the only type of connection you can have with someone is a physical attraction because you don't know that person. You only see that person. You can only say, oh, that's a handsome looking dude. That's a nice looking woman. Well, now you exchange numbers and now you get to talking. And that's where the real connection begins. Can you vibe with this person? Does that person have a problem being themselves? Will that person show you who they really are? Do they wear a mask? See, my problem is, hey, Edward, and I'm not scared to cry either. I'm a big ass crybaby. I cry. I might cry on here one day. And you know, one of the best things, and if you've never experienced it, Hey, get these likes up to 30, man. I'm finna tell y'all something real slick. Come on, Warren. What's up, Warren? You can't hit anything you want to. Just unto yourself that women turn. Nah, I think not, Warren. I think you might want to ask the lady that question. That's why. That's why 90% of my followers are women. By the way, I just thought I'd let you know that on all my platforms. I actually give women advice on my platforms. Hey, Jimmy, don't worry about Warren. Warren is one of those dudes that when he was in high school, somebody like me probably tapped his girl and you know, his first love and stuck something up in her, and now he mad at the world. And see, then you got people like Jeremy. So ladies, let me ask you a question. How do y'all feel about these men that leave comments that ain't even got a picture behind their post, behind their profile? How y'all feel about that, ladies? Dr. Zeus, good morning, brother. How you feeling? That's right, man. I'm gonna touch her soul. Yeah, Carla, bitter. You know, they bitter, man. You know, why relax, why am I fidgeting? Bro, fidget these nuts. I'm on a stair stepper. Get some business before you start saying dumb shit. Because I will eat you up. I already asked the question. The women heard the question. And see, hey, Sir Charles, let me give you some game, man. What question are you talking about? I've answered every question that y'all talk about. You know what? I'm not even finna deal with you. Check this out, man. The real game, y'all always talk that player shit, but a woman wants the truth. And ladies, if I'm lying, hey man, throw it in the comments. A woman wants to be told the truth. And if you tell a woman the truth, you can get about 99.9% of the shit you want from a woman if you tell her the truth, what you really want. As long as it's not, you ain't finna go ask her to go rob a bank, of course. But if you tell a woman the truth, that's what a woman craves, is the truth. That's why I got a $1,000 bill tatted right here across my chest, because I keep that shit 1,000. Bro, there's so many comments, man. If you got a question, ask it. I ain't got time to be going back and forth. My ego, oh my God, yes, you got the means to do it. Yeah, Michelle. Let me get Jeremy out of here, because Jeremy's somebody, man. Jeremy never, see, if you was one of them people that didn't have no girlfriend in high school, bro, this ain't for you. My conversation is way too long for you. See, because y'all the type of men that make it bad for the real ones. Y'all the type of men that walk around, meet a woman, and you sending them pictures of your private parts. A woman don't want to see that shit unless she been there with you or plan on going there with you. She don't want to see that. That means you're leading with your penis or you're leading with your wallet. A woman is going to love me all day long with a red do-rag on, a God shirt, right? Sitting in the gym, 48 years old with a fucking 8-pack, doing what I want to do, telling the truth. I'm going to get a woman over you all day long because y'all do dumb shit. Women don't respect childish men. Women don't care about the kind of car you drive. They don't care about how much money you make. They don't care about none of that shit because a real woman got her own shit. But see, so many of you simps, I call you guys simps. What's up, the quiet one? Now, tell them the truth. Exactly. You need to be a good human. Hey, sweet stuff. That goes without saying. See, sweet stuff. What's understood never has to be talked about. Like, it's crazy, man, when you talk to a woman and you're talking to her, you might speak to a woman, she says, you know, I want a man that's going to respect me. Well, you ain't got to tell me that. Respect comes anyway. You should never have to tell anybody to respect you. You should never have to tell anybody that you don't want, that you want to be treated like the queen that you are or the king that you are. That's just automatic. And if you have to go around telling people that, hey man, I advise you to run for the hills. But a woman desires truth, man. Tawanda, what's up, mama? How you feeling? Where you from? Jimmy White, she cares more about that than the guy that looks like, because one day then the good looks are going to fade. Hey, Jimmy, let me pin that comment. Jimmy. Let me pin that comment. Real game. Hey, Sir Charles, and I like that name, man. May love to her mind, her body will follow. And see, the thing is, that's if you want the body. See, there's a lot of y'all simps out here thinking that y'all got these women thinking that every man, all we want is what's in between her legs. Some of us don't want that. If you were to ask me what I wanted in a woman, if you was to ask Coach one day, hey Coach, what you want in a woman? I'm gonna say somebody very smart, somebody highly intelligent, somebody I can learn from, and somebody that can go help me find 10 more people just like her that are very high, that are highly smart and intelligent, so that we can reach our goals a lot quicker. Because 10 is better than 2. 2 is better than 1. That's what I look for in a woman. I could always get sex when I can't eat. But to find a woman that's gonna help you grow and that's gonna pour into you while you pour into her and you reach those goals, hey man, that shit is hard to find. That's rare. See, but a lot of y'all still thinking with your penis. You gotta learn how to think with the big head, not the little head. Colorado, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Carla put a face to the letter on the profile. If you're proud of what you look, exactly. That's right, Amanda. Facts. Sir Charles. Hey, Sir Charles. Hey, Sir Charles, are you from the 313? Or are you from the Triple D? Are you from the 313 or are you from the Triple D? Because if you're one of them, man, I know you got a lot of class, Brody. 313 in the house, man. Shout out to you, man. I love your city. Love your city, man. And I'm going to tell you guys, hey, man, those of y'all out there in Detroit, let me give it up to you. I am born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where I currently live at. And I believe the flyest fucking dressers, the flyest people in this country are from Detroit, Chicago, and New York. Detroit off the top. See, I don't even put my city on there. Vegas, we don't even have our own style. But if you up out the D, man, you gaitored up. Come on, man. They still gaitored up in the D, minked up. So when I get gaitored up and I get minked up, a lot of people be asking me, damn, where you from? NYC in the house. That's right, baby. Eyes of life. Warren Zaki, I don't think about sex at all. I think about where we came from, the universe. Fuck the noise from the earth. Bet that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sir Charles, the Gator World. Shadow Man. What's up, Samuel? Drink water, not chemical. That's right. Florida in the house. And Jesus is the way. See, guys, you have to stop meeting people and having an expectation. Let's get these likes up, people. I got 50 people in here, 25 likes. Stop having an expectation when you meet a woman. I do consultations, right? And the majority of my consultations are with young men, ages, let's say 30 and below. And all these men ask me the same question. They all ask the same shit. And they asked me, they said, hey, Coach, how do you talk to a woman? That's what they want to know. Because the younger generation don't have no mouthpiece, right? That's right, y'all. Double tap that screen. Get the likes up, people. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. Come on, guys. Hit the top of the screen, man. Let's get those likes up. They asked me, hey, Coach, how do you talk to a woman? I said the same way you talk to a man. Stop thinking everybody's so damn special. Stop thinking that you got to go out of your way. And for you ladies, what's up, Amanda? And for you got to have a mouthpiece, baby. Because all I do is talk shit and swallow spit. And my conversation is as long as train smoke. And the only way you're going to get that conversations up is to be a well-rounded individual, well-traveled, well educated, well read. You dig? It's nothing worse than going to a restaurant that has two sets of silverware and you sitting across from somebody who don't know who don't know how to use it. It's nothing worse than going to a nice restaurant and you got this chick over here who's trying to be bougie and shit, but if she's ordering a bottle of wine, what's up, Carla? Yeah, that's right, Carla. It's nothing worse than going to a nice restaurant and you got this man or this woman that want to show out and they want to order this bottle of wine, right? And then when they order this bottle of wine, they don't realize you don't pour the wine. You let them pour it. It's an etiquette to that shit. They're gonna let you smell the cork, right? They're gonna let that woman smell the cork. And if it's not right, they're gonna take it back. And the crazy part is, when I watch you guys drink wine, right? You don't hold your wine glass on the cup. You hold it at the stem. Holding it at the stem keeps your wine cold. When you hold the glass, it makes it warm. Because when you get your wine with the stem, you're supposed to twirl it like this and smell it. Have a little etiquette. You dig? But nothing is worse than going somewhere with somebody who ain't never been nowhere. That's right, Sir Charles. I know you're a player. Let me ask you guys something by a show of sevens. Sevens are my favorite number. And if you don't know me, man, if you guys ain't never been in my chat, I am ex-law enforcement. I am ex-law enforcement. From age 17 to 30. I was involved in 2 shootings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I need that latte. You know I need that latte. Thank you. Thank you, Creamy. Thank you, Creamy. Maybe we'll have one in person one day. Get one of those lattes in person. You know, so yeah, 7 is a number of completion as well, Sir Charles. 7 is a number of completion, and that's my favorite number, and that's God's favorite number. So by a show of sevens, how many of you guys ever went somewhere on a date with somebody and they wanted to be bougie, but they really didn't know how? How many of you guys ever experienced that? Get info. Where am I going to use that? I do a twirl a lot, coincidentally. It's all good. You got to find a woman to make your life easy. That's right, Eyes of Life. Check this out. Like who like you. I'm going to tell you how to make your life real easy. Like who likes you. I'm sure you're better. Yeah, I was. Thank you. And I was a hell of a dope boy too. A hell of a dope boy. Now I'm not proud of that, but because I knew what I shouldn't do, I knew the protocol of what I should not be doing and how to move, and I was highly successful. And I've been delivered by God for the last 8 years. I've been delivered by God for the last 8 years. That's right, Shadow Band. Like who like you. See, where y'all got it twisted up with y'all men and women, you guys got this idea of this perfect mate in your head and what they're going to look like and the things they're going to do. But what a lot of y'all women don't realize is that your friend that may have that perfect boyfriend or perfect husband, what you don't realize is he ain't coming home at nighttime. You don't realize he whooping her ass when they get home. You don't realize that part. You don't realize that he done gave her an STD, or that he done got caught sleeping with his homeboy. You don't realize that they don't even sleep in the same room. It's just for show. And then for you men who be sitting here looking at the next man thinking that they got the perfect relationship because they got this dime piece, you don't realize that she cheating on him with a motherfucker like me. Because a woman, she don't care about money, man. She wants somebody that's going to be her safe place. If you cannot be a woman's safe place, she don't want to be around you. You should always be a safe place. Where we at, Sir Charles? I grew up in the game. I had to go into the Army to keep from catching the case. Served the 82nd Airborne. Hey, Sir Charles, thank you for your service. And I can already see the ism up in you, bro. And for those of y'all don't know what ism is the ultimate truth. See, and nothing against you men, but a lot of you men, you don't have the nuts to give a woman the ultimate truth. You do not have the nuts to tell a woman exactly how you feel. I mean, exactly how you feel. And that's what the ism is. You telling a woman exactly what it is. That means if you just met this woman 2 days ago, right? And she came to your house and you told her, and you was like, you know what? You know what? Man, pull them panties to the side. I just need to taste that shit. That's how you feel. Guess what? If you tell a woman that shit, she's gonna do it. Because of how you asked her. Because you told her the truth. If you told that woman, hey, go in there and take your clothes off. I want to give you a nice little massage. Grab some oil. She's gonna do it. Because you told her the truth. But a lot of you men, you think that when you agree with these women and doing every little thing that they asking you to do, that you're getting favor with them. And ladies, by a show of 7, tell me how many of y'all like a weak man. Do y'all like weak men? Throw a 7 up if you like weak men. If you don't like weak men, throw a 7 up in the air. Hey guys, let's get those likes up. Let's get these likes up, please. Final Destination, I love your screen name. I love those movies. Hey, Rashawn, but I'm telling the truth, though. Simping. Yeah, don't nobody want a simp. Man, listen. A woman wants a man that when she see, a lot of problem, another huge issue with some of you men is that you're always trying to give a woman what you think she wants instead of what she needs. So now your woman could have a hard day at work, right? She could told you, baby, I'm having a rough day at work. Man, I'm having a rough day at work. Your solution for your woman when she walks through the door, you just want to bend her over and give it to her and think that that's going to make it better. Nah. Maybe if you took the time to go run your woman a nice hot bubble bath, you know, if she smoke a little 420, have one or two rolled up sitting in the ashtray in her little bubble bath, have her favorite drink, could be some wine, could be whatever, and you let her go in there and have some time to herself. And then when she gets out, you oil her up, throw on some footies on her, throw on one of your big old t-shirts, and you sit her in your lap and you hold on to her and you ask her about her day. See, she don't always want the eggplant, bruh. Sometimes she need that conversation and she needs to feel safe and she needs to purge all the bullshit that's been going on throughout that day. Edward, come at a woman from the perspective of her feminine energy. You better have the knowledge to teach her because you're always going to be around. Facts, and facts. Facts. Gaming year. Hey man, it's not hard to get a 420 bath. See, y'all must have been messing with them selfish dudes. But that's how you keep your woman straight, man. Let's get these likes up, guys. It's only 63 people in here and 37 likes. See, this is why a lot of y'all women cheat on y'all too. And see, a woman don't want to leave you. I need y'all to understand that. A woman does not want to leave you. Even when you having a rough patch, she don't want to leave you. But what she does want you to do is give her a reason to stay. And a lot of y'all don't give her a reason to stay. And why? And you hear me, Sasha. Baby, you hear me. Sasha, you hear me. She wants you to give her a reason to stay. And I'm going to tell you why. Because women, you know, unlike men, women have time invested into you. They don't want to just sleep around with 1,000 people. They've invested their time with you. They don't just want to leave you. They want you to show them something different. Now, men, on the other hand, we don't think like that. That's why women are smarter than men. Because men, we don't care about the time we have invested. We do dumb shit, right? But a woman has time invested. So she don't want to lose her time that she has invested in you in the last 5 years just because you had a disagreement or a rough patch. She wants you to show her a different type of road, man. Oh, Rashawn, I definitely know what to do for the ladies. Oh, and did I mention I was a Scorpio? I forgot to tell you that. I'm a Scorpio too. I know exactly what, see, the eggplant ain't the answer. You know, the answer is making love to her without touching her. Have you ever made love to your woman without touching her? I don't know. I don't know what you guys do in your bedroom. Control emotions. They are always flowing like emotion. Yes. Men do work harder. Eris, I'm on the Stairmaster, bro. Hold on, let me show y'all what we doing right here. Oh yeah, I'm a Scorpio, baby. 1,000% Scorpio. (1,000% Scorpio). Let me give y'all a little story, man. I wish I could show you guys. But my birthday is October 27th. I actually dated my twin. We actually have a matching tattoo. And I dated my twin. Not only were we born on the same day, but we were born in the same hospital, and she was born 5 minutes before me. And we grew up together. We went to junior high school and high school together. And it is the ultimate experience. That's right, Edward. You gotta have that heart flowing, man. And Final Destination, you want a woman to fart in front of you. Man, you want her to do that ASAP. That lets you know she's comfortable with you, bro. Yeah, Sir Charles. Facts, bro. Facts. It was like dating myself. And then I have to tell you about how that turned into a poly relationship, because I wanted to be in a relationship with two women. And she had a friend that was born October 28th, the day after us. So that was quite another experience too. Dating two women, two Scorpios, one that I was born on the same day with and one I was born the day after. And I was having them my way like Burger King. And how did I do it? Because I asked for it. Because I asked for it, that's it. I met a friend the same birthday month, and he died from, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. Sorry to hear about your friend. What is DHE? What is DHE? Connecticut City, twin boys, congrats. Final Destination, I think everybody's life is hard in some type of way. Oh yeah, hey, Sir Dallas, and I'm still living that life. I'm having it my way like Burger King. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. All you have to do is ask for it. You know, all you have to do is ask for it. I'm 48 years old. If you guys go look through my videos, I got over 1,000 videos. But if you would go look through my videos, you will see the stories about the mamas and daughters that I tapped before I was 20 years old. 3 of them. The first time when I was 16, I'm tapping daughter and her 42-year-old mama. The next time I was 18, I'm tapping daughter and her 40-some-year-old mama. The next time when I was 20, I'm tapping daughter and her 40-some-year-old mama. And how did I do it? Because I asked for it. On the slide. I told the mama exactly what I wanted, and she gave it to me. And the first one instructed me that I should never have to lie to get anything that I wanted in life, be it sex or conversation or business. And I'm here to tell you, I give you guys the truth. This is why my channel is so special, because you ain't gonna get no lies out of me. You talking to somebody, man. I'm an ex-cop. Okay, I started off as a police cadet. I was a corrections officer. I was a policeman. I was a field training officer for 4 years. I was a detective in the gang unit. I was a detective. I did a little stint in Vice. I did a little stint in fraud and forgery. Then I went to the streets. I was a hustler. Shit, for one person, I was receiving $80,000 a week twice from somebody I never met, getting FedEx to my doorstep. And when I left the gang, I was selling everything but PCP. Statute of limitations over on this shit. I've pimped hoes, cross country, all that shit. And I got delivered by God 8 years ago. This coming Friday before Mother's Day will be 9 years I have been delivered. I have been delivered from all the bullshit by our Father Jesus Christ. And thank you, Rashawn. And I'm not ashamed. I like to give it to you raw. Sir Charles. Oh yeah, Sir Charles. Man, I was down and around, man. Man, check this out. Man, when you got a prostitute that can stand up in that snow in Chicago, she's a real one. When you got somebody that's up in Green Bay, see, I'm from Vegas. Remember, I'm from Vegas. It's hot out here. But man, when you dealing with a woman, man, Carla, your mama's birthday, see, and your mother is good people. I'll never forget your mother. You give your mama a kiss for me, because my mama's dead. She's been dead 15 years. Oh yeah, definitely was doing a little pimping. I normally like to stay 3 deep, 30 toes deep. But when you got them standing up in Chicago in some snow, they gonna really make that dough when it's so hot, man. When you all through Indianapolis, Indiana, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Chicago, all up through the Midwest, it's cold as fuck up there. If a woman can get money up there, she can get it in Cali. She can get it everywhere. Creamy Express, thank you for that super chat, baby. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate that love, man. And I appreciate being able to come on here and give you guys my story, man. I'm telling you. And Sir Charles, I don't do that no more, bro. That's behind me. I don't do it anymore. I promised the good Lord upstairs I never touch no work again. And I haven't. But I love your channel. Celebrate my birthday with a huge reaction. Keep up your work. Thank you, Jenna. Hey, happy early birthday, baby. God bless you and your deliverance. Thank you, because I was delivered. It's all good, Carla. She in heaven. The 12 did? Nah. I just stopped. Okay, look. Do y'all want to know why I got up out of the dope game? I'll tell you why. It's really a funny story, too. If you want to know that story, man, throw a 7 up in the air. And I got you. If you want to know that story, throw a 7 up and I'll tell you what happened. I'll see how much time I got left. Oh, I got time. I got 8 minutes. Okay. So let me keep it real with y'all. This is why I left the game. When I was in the game, oh yeah, and Edward, I'm into finances, so that's a whole nother video of what I'm into now. So when I was in the streets, my choice, my candy of choice was that clear stuff, that glass, the stuff that looked like ice. It was commanding a very hefty price out here. But when I got out of the game, it was ice, hard, soft, heroin, pills, everything except PCP, one-stop shop. What made me get out of the game was, if you guys, and now I have no problem with anybody from the rainbow community. I need y'all to understand that. But I had somebody that basically worked for me, right? I had somebody that basically worked for me that was in the rainbow community, that was a transgendered person, black person. And what I dropped off to him or her every week, we're talking about for like 5 years, he had to give me anywhere between $8,000 and $10,000 every week, like clockwork. Because if you dealing with anybody who mess with crystal methamphetamine, they have gay tendencies. So if you know anybody that deals with crystal methamphetamine, they have gay tendencies. And I don't have any problem with the gay community because I done seen some shit. And so $10,000 a week. So this same transgendered person burnt me for $150. Burnt me for $150. Man, I had not been burnt since I was in the game because my clientele, 95% of my clientele had homes, they had jobs, they had careers. I didn't fuck with a lot of street people. They lived out of state. I told you, twice a week, I was receiving $80,000 FedExed to my doorstep overnight from somebody in another state. I won't say which state. And I never ever met them. Never met them. That's $160,000 a week I was getting from one person. And that was coming from that clear stuff. Yeah. 80,000 twice, so that's 160 bands I was getting from one person. So the money, and that's just for one narcotic. I was selling hard, soft, I know how to whip a brick, all that shit. So when the transgender person got over on me for a 3.5 for $150, which I would have gave it to him, it got me to thinking. And don't go back. It got me to thinking. I don't ride around with no gun. You know, it's not like TV. You don't have to have guns because you're a hustler. You know, your word is your bond. I never shorted nobody. I never took nothing from nobody. And I never cut nothing. Kyle, when I was in the game, fentanyl wasn't out in the streets yet like that. I've never touched it, never dealt with it. And that's another reason why I tell you guys, do not get in the streets. Because fentanyl is in everything. The cartel has flooded the United States with fentanyl, especially after Trump got in office. So now back to why I got out of the game. When this transgender person burnt me for $150, it made me start thinking, well, damn, if somebody will mess up a 5-year relationship of $8,000 to $10,000 a week, this is what they're giving me. That means they're making money too. The next thing, somebody's gonna try to kill me or rob me or whatever. So what it made me do is, I took a trip. I flew to Oregon. I love Portland, Oregon. Love the weather in Portland. Love Beaverton, Oregon. It's nice and rainy. It's green. And I prayed on it for 3 days. Like, Lord, let me be delivered from these things. And when I came back, I went cold turkey. I gave away all my work. And in the crystal game, I was what you call a plug. I was getting 100 pounds a week. Well, we're gonna call that 50 keys. Because really, we call them keys. 50 kilos a week of methamphetamine, that's 100 pounds. That's just for that. We ain't talking about the white shit. We ain't talking about what I'm whipping. We ain't talking about the brown shit that people shoot in their arm or smoking. We ain't talking about the pills. Thank you, Creamy. Thank you, Creamy. Y'all showing a lot of love today. But so that's what made me get out of the game. Because I didn't want to get robbed. I didn't want to get killed. What's up, Melanie? But that is... Oh, no. Hey, Kyle, no, I wasn't the middleman. When it came to the crystal, no, I was a plug. I actually had a job with a cartel. This is why I got it so cheap. So yeah, I wasn't the top guy, because when you're in the game, bro, it's always going to be a Mexican at the top. It's never going to be a black person at the top. Mexicans is where you get your work from. I don't care what kind of work it is. It's going to come from a Mexican. But when you getting 100 pounds, when you getting 50 keys a week, which is 100 pounds of crystal, and that shit is gone. That shit is gone before it comes. Dope sell itself. It sells itself. Edward, you must be psychic too. It's a blessing you stay by God. It's needed for the. Yeah, well, see, I'm not greedy. See, y'all never asked me why I got in the game. I got in the game because I had a family, and my lady, who turned out to be my wife, who I'm divorced for 10 years, she was fired unjustly for some bullshit, and even had an EEOC complaint when she got fired. So like any man would do, man, I went and put my grind down. My family's not going without nothing. So I didn't go to the streets to ball. I never sold drugs a day in my life. But I had to learn quick. And so I bumped my head a couple times, but then I balled. And I balled. Matter of fact, I haven't filled out a job application in well over 20 years. Damn near 20 years. You gotta know what to do with your money when you're making money. You just don't sit it there. You invest it. You put it places to make money for you. You buy you some property. You buy you some real estate. You don't need all the cars and all the jewelry. Oh yeah, hey Rudy Ray, I got some of that too, big dog. And I got my Bitcoin when it was $7,000 a coin. And I've been holding on to it. Kyle Smith, just so you guys know, that Snowfall with Franklin Saint, John Singleton stole that story. That story is actually about a guy named, listen to me, y'all listen to me close. I want y'all to hear me close, who Snowfall is about. I want you to Google this name. Waterhead Bo Bennett. Waterhead Bo Bennett. You go look that name up. That is who Snowfall is about. Donald Trump gave him a pardon, and now he sold the rights to he sold his movie rights for millions of dollars. They're going to be making a movie about him. But Snowfall is about a guy named Waterhead Bo Bennett. He was Harry O. He was Harry O's plug. Who is Harry O? Harry O is the person who gave Suge Knight the money to start Death Row Records. Okay? Harry O also got a pardon. And guess who else? Waterhead Bo Bennett. Guess who else he was the plug for? None other than Jay Prince Sr. If you read Jay Prince Sr.'s book, you will see pictures of Jay Prince Sr. with Waterhead Bo Bennett, and you will see pictures of Harry O from way back in the day. See, Jay Prince been a D-boy, getting it down there in Houston, getting money. But Snowfall was based off a real character named Waterhead Bo Bennett. No, it was not about Rick Ross. It was about Waterhead Bo Bennett. Hey guys, hold up. Where's Sir Charles? Question. If you guys, throw a 7 up in the air if you have ever heard of Maury Gators. If you have heard of Maury Gators, throw a 7 up in the air. I'm finna game you up on something. And get the lights up, people. Get the lights up. Okay, I know you did, Sir Charles. So peep game, Sir Charles. Maury, the guy Maury, he was Waterhead Bo Bennett's plug. Maury is actually like a Colombian dude. His name was like Mario Valenzuela or something like that. That was his name, Mario Valens something. But he met Waterhead Bo Bennett. They were at a paint shop getting their cars painted. And he saw a car that Waterhead Bo Bennett had, and Waterhead Bo Bennett wasn't a hustler. Tell me if any of this sounds familiar, people. Remember when Franklin Saint, he was raised in the valley with his friends, right? He was raised in the valley with his white friends. Well, Waterhead Bo Bennett was raised in the valley. And who raised him in the valley? His plug took him and moved him to the valley and got him an education. And the guy Mario Valenzuela was his plug, and that is who owns Maury Gators. Now I just gave y'all some game. Now I just gave y'all some game. Haywood, I've never used a steroid in my life, buddy. Baby love, facts. Check it out. Google it. While I'm sitting up here, man, Google it. Google Waterhead Bo Bennett. YouTube it real quick while I'm here. YouTube it. So y'all can come out and tell me, hey man, you telling the truth. Is the Oakland part of it true? No. Because you know Felix Mitchell was running Oakland. Felix the Cat Mitchell. Now, when you want to get to Oakland, man, if you want to talk about Oakland, you guys got to go look up the pimp, man. You got to go look up the Grandmaster Pimp, Virgil Fairley. Because if you watch the movie The Mac was made about the Ward brothers. It was 4 brothers. Frank Ward, Ted Ward, Frank, Ted. It was 4 Ward brothers. 4 light-skinned Creole dudes from New Orleans who ran Oakland. They pimped and they sold dope. And so during the making of the movie of The Mac, they killed Frank Ward. He was sitting in his Rolls Royce with his bottom broad, counting some money, and one of the Black Panthers killed him. That's why they had to finish filming the rest of the movie down in LA. But at that time, you had the Ward brothers and you had Felix the Cat Mitchell. They were the ones that were running Oakland at that time. Oh, hey, is Sir Charles, is that true? I didn't know that. Are you serious? Real West man, this was the blind guy, right? And he was feeling his way down the street with a stick. No, Nah, Frank Ward wasn't blind. No. I know who you're talking about. The guy you're talking about is the dude who turned Goldie into a pimp. Nah, Frank Ward, if you remember the movie The Mac, remember the scene when they were sitting in the barbershop, right? And you seen these dudes walk in and sit in this barber's chair. And you had this light-skinned dude that had on a blue suit. He had a little beard and a little piece of little hair right here with a little perm. That was Frank Ward. And he was like, yeah, man, I had a little shooby-dooby for you last night, man. You know, I got her stashed away. That's Frank Ward. Those were real live pimps in there getting their hair done. That's who the movie was about. And to just give you a little bit more game, that long white mink coat that Mac Julian had on in that movie, that was Frank Ward's coat. That's why when you watch that movie, The Mac, in the beginning, it's going to say, in memory of a man, Frank Ward. The movie was made about him. He was so powerful in Oakland, he had to give them permission to run around Oakland and film that movie. He ran Oakland. He pimped and he sold heroin. And that's real game, man. That's real game. He walked. Oh no, that's not him. Roshan, that's right. The Wards were in the Mac movie. Go watch it again, baby love. Go watch it again. I promise you'll like it. Whew. Okay, but guys, I need you to know, man, this is the end of my workout, man. It's time for me to push. I got videos to make. I got some work to do. I got some business credit to obtain. Because that's what I do, man. I build businesses and I add business credit to it so people can get funded for the things they want. Go watch it. But I want you guys to know, I said, you know the story, Sir Charles. I want you guys to be blessed, never stress, getting plenty of rest, and motherfuck the rest, right? And remember, stay the fuck out of trouble. Hey, man, may God keep his hands wrapped around all your guys' family while you get to your destinations unscathed. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing. See you guys later. I'm going to talk to you soon.